Okay guys, hi, it's Candace from Soul Talk. So, if you guys watched the previous video about me talking about the 6x30 challenge, you now know that I have to create at least 30 videos. If I aim for a little bit more, that's okay, right? But at least 30. So I was about to jump into like my first video, which was gonna be a vlog. But I realized you guys don't really know a lot about me, and for you to actually care about what I'm doing, you might want to know a little bit more about me as a person, right? Or at least I hope so. So I decided to do the off-done tag. Let's get started. So first question is, are you named after anyone? My first name is Candace, and my father actually named me after Candace Bergen and Erin Gray, two actresses that he just thought were really pretty and, you know, had, I guess, inspirational characters. Murphy Brown, anyone? Yeah, okay. When was the last time you cried? What's today? Let's see. Yeah, no, today is, I'm filming this on a Tuesday. I think the last time I cried was Friday, last Friday. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, it was Friday. Do you have kids? If no, how many do you want? So I don't have any kids, and I'm kind of still floating between either 0 or 2. Okay, if you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? That's a really interesting question to me, because I feel like we always treat ourselves differently than we would our friends, if that makes sense. So I think I would be a good friend to myself. I think I would be more patient with myself if I were a friend of mine instead of just being myself. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? My first reaction is to say South Korea, because I mean that's where I lived for so long. It became my second home. But I think Australia would be more accurate. Oh, where were you born? Richmond, Virginia, USA. What's your zodiac sign? Do you believe in it? I am a Taurus, and I feel like I pretty much fit the bill for that. I'm a very stubborn person. But I also found out that, and I know if Xavier's watching this, he's gonna like roll his eyes, but I found out that my rising sign and my moon sign are Cancer, and I feel like I identify with that as well, so. All right, what are your hobbies? Reading, writing, always, since childhood. That hasn't really changed. Do you have any pets? No, my mom is terrified of animals, so I could never have pets as a kid, other than like fish. When I lived in Korea though, I had a cat for a little bit, but my roommate took it with her when she left. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have one older brother named Travis. He is 10 years older than me, so we have a pretty big gap, but it's cool. He's a good older brother. How tall are you? In feet, I'm 5'6.5". I guess in the morning, maybe closer to 5'7". At night, closer to 5'6". I don't know. What is the least favorite thing about yourself? My self-critical nature. It is paralyzing. As I said before in a video, if I can't do something perfectly, I tend not to do it at all, which is awful mentality to have, so we're gonna break that. How many countries have you visited? I had to think about this. I had to pause. I think 14. I think. And that's, yeah, like countries that I've spent considerable amount of time in or gone on trips with friends or family. So I think 14. What's your first and worst subject? First. What's your best and worst subject in high school? So for me, English without a doubt, hands down. Reader, writer, I loved every single class that I was in. I even took like writing electives, like creative writing, stuff like that. So that was my jam, obviously. Math, I detested because I was just, my brain just was not meant to deal with that. But when I got to 11th grade, I took trig. For some reason, me and trig were just like this. I got an A for the first time, y'all. I was so hyped, and I maintained it all year. Like, I don't know if it was my teacher. My teacher was a little bit crazy, but I don't know. It just, for some reason, that was my thing. So yeah. Favorite animal? Giraffes, and elephants. I think giraffes are cool because they're like, nothing else looks like a giraffe. They're just so freaking weird and cool and long and graceful. And then elephants just because they're so freaking smart and empathetic and just lovely. And I love how human they feel. Like, they look like dinosaurs, but like the fact that they're able to like feel empathy and they cry and they mourn the loss of like loved ones. Ooh, it's just so amazing to me. What sport do you play or have you played? Negative. I'm not an athlete. Let's see. How many girlfriends slash boyfriends have you had? Only had boyfriends. Had 3. 3 that I would consider, you know, like a relationship. So yeah, 3. A bad habit, being too critical and not kind enough to myself. And I used to be a nail biter. I don't anymore. I don't really know how I kicked that habit, but that used to be like, I was a horrible nail biter, horrible. Favorite quote? Is it Maya Angelou? I should know this, but the quote that goes, people will forget what you said, they'll forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. And I have found, as I've gotten older and met more people and had more experiences, that has been the case. If there's anything that you guys would like to know about me that I didn't answer in like this craziness, please let me know. I can do another one of these maybe towards the end if there's more interest in knowing about me as a person. But otherwise, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And comment anything that you're feeling. Tell me something about you. I would love to actually get to know the type of people that are watching our videos. So please tell me something interesting about yourself. So until next time, it's been Candace from Soul Talk. Bye!